Attention, Chicago Bears fans. Things are heating up and we're going to break it all down. First, what's happening with our team and what has Colin Cowherd said about our situation? 8 straight losses after a promising start. But Cowherd has a solution that could change everything. Don't miss it. Stay tuned until the end to find out. And that's not all. Adam Schefter from ESPN has dropped a bombshell about the future of our general manager. Yes, friends, our GM will continue to lead the search for our next head coach. But is he the right person to make this crucial decision? The situation at Halas Hall is on fire, and we need answers now. Stay with us. Last but not least, let's talk about the health of our star quarterback and the decision to play our rookie tackle. Is it safe to put a rookie on the field and risk the integrity of our star quarterback? This is a serious topic and we need to discuss it. Stay until the end to get all the details. Chicago Bears fans, I have some fresh and hot news for you. Let's talk about what's going on with our team and what Colin Cowherd has said about our situation. So buckle up, because this is going to be intense. Remember when Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears were 4-2 before the bye? Yes, I remember it too. But what has happened since then? 8 consecutive losses, that's what happened. And after the last loss against the Minnesota Vikings on Monday night, Colin Cowherd has sent a very clear message to our franchise. Mike Vrabel is the solution. Cowherd didn't mince words. He said clearly, "This is a broken franchise in Chicago. The only way to fix it, stop playing around and finally pay big money for a coach." I tell you this, friends, no more coordinators, no more half measures. According to Cowherd, the only answer is Mike Vrabel. And you know what? I think he's right. Cowherd continued saying, "Even with Vrabel, I'm not sure he can solve everything. But I ask you fans, isn't it better to have someone with the strong and challenging leadership we need? Chicago is a city that has seen success only with strong leadership, whether in sports or politics. And Vrabel is that leader." Now let's talk about the current situation. Thomas Brown is the one in charge of the Bears right now. He started the year as the passing game coordinator, then became the offensive coordinator, and now he's the interim head coach. All this in just 13 weeks. That's a lot to ask from anyone, especially in a division as competitive as the NFC North. The question is, will Vrabel be the best option for the Bears? I think so, but will he see enough potential in our team to choose us? That's the big question. Vrabel should be the main target for any team looking to fill a head coach vacancy. But the competition is fierce, and he will have options. So, Chicago Bears fans, I leave you with this thought. Are we willing to do whatever it takes to bring a leader like Mike Vrabel to Chicago? Are we ready to invest in a coach who can really change the course of our franchise? I tell you this, it's time to make bold and strong decisions. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Mike Vrabel is the answer to our problems? Or do you think we should look for other options? Now, let's talk about the future of our general manager, Ryan Poles, and what Adam Schefter from ESPN has said about his situation. So get ready, because this is coming in hot. Adam Schefter, during the pregame coverage of Monday Night Football, made it clear that Ryan Poles, our GM, will continue to lead the search for the next head coach. Schefter said, "Now they have said that Ryan Poles, the general manager, will continue to lead the search. Obviously, Kevin Warren, the president, will be there. Those 2 men will help decide the future of this franchise." I ask you, friends, should we trust Ryan Poles to make such a crucial decision for the future of our team? I tell you this, I have my doubts. Why? Because looking at the recent results, it's hard to defend that Poles is the right person to choose our next head coach. Not only are we losing games decisively, but the culture that was once defended by the general manager and the head coach has deteriorated. Everything is falling apart at Halas Hall. It's incredible to think about how much the Bears have fallen in just a few months. In September, it seemed like we were coming out of a terrible 2-year streak where the team had a record of 10-24 with the promise of a premium draft pick that would help turn things around. But now, in December, the general manager who built this roster is on the hot seat. After the Week 14 loss to the San Francisco 49ers, I considered the possibility that President Kevin Warren might clean house and align a new general manager and head coach with the same timeline as Caleb Williams' rookie contract. It's not a perfect solution, but there's no better time than the present to do the right thing for this franchise. I ask you fans, Is it really best for the Bears to fire Ryan Poles right now? The idea of looking for a new general manager while also searching for a new head coach seems like a monumental task that this organization could handle in the worst possible way. But what I do know is that things aren't working right now, and that's enough to consider the nuclear option. Wipe the slate clean and start over. So from now on, consider us on GM watch until further notice. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Ryan Poles should continue to lead this crucial search? Or do you think it's time for a radical change in the direction of our team? Now it's time to talk about something crucial: the health of our quarterback Caleb Williams and the decision to play Kieran Amagaji. This is important, so pay attention. Interim coach Thomas Brown has made it clear that even though the Bears are already eliminated, it's not time to just test younger players. Why? Because what these players do on the field can affect the safety of Caleb Williams, and that, friends, is a serious matter. Kieran Amagaji, our third-round rookie tackle, is a clear example of this situation. Last Monday, in the 30-12 loss against the Minnesota Vikings, Amagaji had to come in to play with just 1 day of preparation because Braxton Jones reported concussion symptoms on Sunday right before the game. I tell you this, that's not enough time to prepare a rookie for such an important game. Amagaji allowed a strip sack on Caleb Williams and committed 4 penalties, including 2 for holding. I ask you, fans, is it fair to put a rookie in such a situation? I think not. Thomas Brown explained on Tuesday. Kieran had been rotating behind Braxton. I still feel good about some of those reps. But it's also a tough environment for anyone to make their first start on the road in a noisy setting against a defense that pressures the passer well. Moreover, Amagaji wasn't the only option available. The Bears could have started with veteran Larry Borom or even Jake Curhan, but why didn't they? Brown was asked if he had to do it because GM Ryan Poles had said the rookie needed his first start. Brown responded, "As for the collaboration between Ryan and me, we're always doing a good job communicating about what's best for our football team. And now, Kieran Amagaji will need to regain his confidence because he might be the one facing the Detroit Lions on Sunday at Soldier Field." Brown said, "I have full faith and belief in his abilities as a person. He kept fighting all night. We just have to find ways to get better answers sometimes. We have to help him better from a pass protection standpoint." So, is it really safe for Caleb Williams to have a rookie like Amagaji on the field? I tell you this, it's a risky bet. Amagaji's performance won't influence whether the Bears decide to look at other young and inexperienced players in the last 3 games. Brown made it clear that they won't, regardless of what happens. The focus every week is to try to find ways to put together the best roster and have the best schemes in all 3 phases and find ways to be productive and win football games, said Brown. So, Chicago Bears fans, I leave you with this thought. Are we really protecting Caleb Williams' health by putting inexperienced rookies on the field? Or should we trust our veterans more to protect our star quarterback? Chicago Bears fans, we want to hear your opinions. Do you think Mike Vrabel is the solution to our problems? Or should we consider other options? What do you think about Ryan Poles' leadership in this crucial search? Is it time for a radical change in the direction of our team? Also, let's reflect on Caleb Williams' health. Are we really protecting our star quarterback by putting inexperienced rookies on the field, or should we trust our veterans more? Join the conversation by leaving your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and become part of this amazing Bears fan community. Together, we are a family. See you in the next video.